Hi guys, Paul from PABrewNews at the end of my driveway right now. Gonna start gonna start the hill challenge I talked about. I'm not really too bald hill. Here's the end of my driveway. Woo, 360. Woo. And I am not looking forward to this at all. It's been a long time since I worked out. I had a lot of injuries since then too, blowing my back out and stuff and blah blah blah. So it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be tough. I remember a few times, and it doesn't seem like it's a hill, no big deal, but that's just the first grade, and then it gets higher and steeper and cuts up and gets higher and steeper and cuts up, and it's a bitch, but we're gonna do it. Day one, hill climb challenge. I might bring, now that I see this already, I might be bringing a garbage bag with me for the first, or a couple times, pick some garbage up while I see it. There are rednecks and whatnot that like to, what's the word, litter. There's something else coming up too that some people might want to see. I don't know if you can hear it. We'll do stuff. I'll show you a little bit more in a bit. Afternoon. Amish. Whew, horse farted. You can smell that. There we go. All right. We're making some progress. This is my property down there. You can't see it, but my house, I don't think you can see it through the trees right now, but my house is down there. Kind of live on a little bit of a triangle. That was rush hour right there. I live in a little bit of a triangle between two roads. One is a creek road that follows a creek, and the other one is the hill I'm on right now. And if you can tell, I'm already getting winded. Talking, I'm sure it doesn't help either, but kind of keeps me motivated. I don't know. Squatch country. Yeah. Whew. Man, haul 300 fucking pounds up a goddamn hill, you'll be breathing too. So, we'll see. I used to walk, a couple times I walked up this way to go hunting and stuff in the winter with, you know, the hunting gear on, the gun and shit. And you try to get up here as quickly as you can to get in your spot before the sun comes up. I remember huffing and puffing pretty good then too. So, and this was only the first, before even the turn, so this is definitely going to be a hard climb for me. But by the end of it, that's the whole point, isn't it? Everything's hard when you first start. The point is doing it until it's easy. I'm actually thinking about taking you guys over to Ricketts Glen, which is a beautiful part of Pennsylvania near me, a little further north, where has really nice waterfalls. I think you guys might like to see that. So that's definitely coming too. There's a pond down there. It's hard to see. A lot of geese and stuff. Little cabin. People that bought it are pretty cool. Let my kids fish there and whatnot, etc. I don't know. I'm going to be doing this hill challenge during, you know, all the way through September and stuff. So you'll probably get to see the fall leaves changing and shit. That'll be pretty. I really got, before I get too far into this, I kind of got inspired to do this from Drunken One. Drunken One was doing those walks, and I just thought that was really cool. There's a car down there. Another car. That was a real car with an engine that doesn't poop. Covered bridges down there. I'll probably take you guys on a walk down the creek road as well. Might spook up a little bit more deer action, stuff like that. Show you the covered bridges. There's actually at least 3 covered bridges on just my road. There's not a lot of covered bridges left, but we definitely have a few of them. Nick Macwell Star, he was showing us the thing he did, kind of went viral a little bit, a covered bridge where he lived, renovation, you know, trying to save the bridge. It was a huge covered bridge, and it actually was on a like a main road, it seemed, which is definitely odd, because I think one of the things that have kept the Pennsylvania covered bridges, you know, together and usable for so long is the fact that they're always on offshoot roads anymore. They're definitely not on main roads. There's always another way to go around them, so they don't get as much traffic as that one would. So excuse me for breathing so heavy, and I sound like an obscene phone call, but I don't mean to. It gets kind of steep. I don't know if you can tell how steep it does get. My property starts flat and then just slowly goes kind of like that, which is nice though. A creek on one side, mountain on the other, and this. So no chance anybody building near me anytime soon, which I like. I don't like people, I don't like neighbors. It's just one of those things. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Shit's gonna happen. No, I'm good. There we go. There we go. That was my old mailman. Not my mailman, my garbage man. Old Dennis Young. Somebody chucked something down my property. Looks like a big old steel garbage can down there. I don't know if you can see it. Man, I'll tell you what. It happens all the time. You see a cliff like this? That's a dumping ground. I've seen all kinds of shit down there. Old antique bottles, and actually the best thing that ever happened was when scrap was really high, people would come and literally drag TVs and drag air conditioners and shit all up these cliffs just to get the scrap money. I think some of you guys, I'll try not to make this film go more than 15 minutes because I know you guys don't want to watch that. This is the first of 3 bends in the road. We're doing a pretty good job. I'm doing better than I thought. I know some of you guys heard that I had a car accident. This is where I went off. Came around here and gravel took off, and then I went, I don't know, way down there. Between those trees, all the way down in the dark. And that's where I had to crawl back the hell up and crawl home. Fun times. They pulled the car up, and guys who I popped out of my mom's vehicle were like, "Well, how the hell did you not really get hurt? You're a tall boy." Because the passenger seat roof was crushed all the way to the seat, or the roof was crushed all the way to the seat. And my seat wasn't much better, but yeah, I got like a little tiny scratch on my thumb. That was about it. There you go. There's a little bit better. You can actually see. Well, I mean, you all know what woods look like. I know, but the vistas are up there. So, but for the first hill climb challenge, I'm sure it is amusing watching this obscene phone call. That's good. It's not. This is the last day my kids are in camp. I actually got some sleep last night, which is fucking weird. Me not drinking, it is a good thing. You know, that whole fucking nice Oh, we had a good hangout last night. I drank 17 Imperial Stouts that were 750s. Woke up with a freaking hangover. Yeah. Not having that morning, that's a good morning. So I actually got up early, got the kids around, got my coffee in, got them to camp early, cleaned the kitchen up a little bit. So I figured, you know what, fuck this. Let's start this hill climb challenge. If I don't do it now, I'll never do it. So, whew, I am not liking it right now. I'm getting close to halfway, and I really have to piss, but I won't piss on camera. I promise. I promise. If I turn the camera away and you hear a little waterfall, it's just the forest stream, that's all. I promise. It's humid today. It's like, I think they said it was tropical, 78% humidity. It's raining from the trees right now, but it hasn't rained. If that gives you an idea of the humidity levels. I used to live in Mississippi when I was younger. That's humid. That is fucking humid. So, PA's bad, but I've been in worse. An airplane. Wow. Oh, that almost sounds like Kevin Clement's house. Almost. He lives right next to an airport. That was actually a lot of military planes that take off around him. Someone chucked some tires down there, like you do, and some styrofoam, like you do. This isn't my property. My property ended at that first turn. This hill goes up, connects, and then it goes into the Amish farms up there. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, there we go. Let me know if you see a squatch besides me. They got a pretty good garden up there. I mean, they have a lot of produce up the Amish farm. I really wish they would just make a fruit stand up there. That'd be great. Just run up there, get everything you need, run the fuck back down home. I'd walk and do that. Beats me having to drive all the way a half an hour to a store like I do now. But no luck so far. I got a little garden growing right now. Tomatoes, peppers, stuff for my kids to eat. I tried my first banana pepper today. I was waiting for this amazing flavor experience that completely blew up every aspect of what I know food tasted like. I'm not missing anything. I bet it. I'm like, the cucumbers aren't bad. They're nothing. That's why they're not bad. Wasn't a fan of the banana pepper. Wasn't that it was spicy. I just didn't think it tasted good. You know, people always talk about peppers and how they're so flavorful and delicious. I didn't really see it. Same thing with tomatoes. I really don't like tomatoes. Hey, I'm doing better than I thought I would. Almost. I'm not there yet, but I'm getting close to the top. Whew. I'm very happy about that. Whew. I'm sorry. I meant to say it's not 1.5 miles up. It's 1.7 total. I'm sorry. Everyone's probably pissed at me now. I think it's like 1.75 total. Up and down. But it's kind of nice where I live. I mean, there's some cows. Fucking cows! So all the sex you want right there. And milk, and cheese, and butter, and sex. But it's pretty nice where I live right now. I mean, you know, a guy pulled over and asked if I needed a ride. just very helpful, very polite. I mean, some of the Millvillians, they got a little bit of a self-righteous attitude sometimes, but other than that, they're pretty good. Hey, you get that every time you go to a small town, but especially one ran by Puritans. But other than that, I like where I live. I wish I lived more into the woods, like far. I wouldn't mind if I owned like a patch of 6 acres that were cleared off the grid in the middle of a fucking mountain. That'd be all right. That'd be all right. I think, sweating. I think the actual fact that I'm talking to you guys on the phone, that kind of thing, it's taking my mind away from walking and actually, focusing on talking to you guys. Makes it a little easier. Here's some fields. You guys know what a field look like. Cows. Lots of cows. I just have boots on. I don't really have walking shoes, running shoes. I'm a boot guy. Anyway, I'm not too far past the 15-minute point. I'm breathing kind of heavy though. Oh, fuck. Yeah. But if you can kind of see, I'm edging up right now. I'm edging up. Mountains over there. Whew. Okay, well guys, I'm gonna take a break right here. Here we go, up on the top. There's the Amish farm over there. More cows, more goodness, my goodness. Now, if I really wanted to, I might do this later. I could take that road here, whatever. Take the main road, which is still a country road, up, connect, walk all the way back around, add like 3 miles to the trip, then go back down. That might be an option later. Walk down a little bit, see if you can see any kind of vistas or anything. It's not the greatest vista. There's better ones around here, but this is what it looks like from the top of my road. Sorry about the shaky camera, but whew, this is technically the easy part, but now you're restraining yourself by the gravity pushing you downhill, so it's still fun. Thanks for joining me on this one, the day 1 of the hill climb challenge. So now you kind of know what I'm doing. I like to keep people, some people seem interested and they want to know what people are doing. Again, big shout out to Average Joe, the Beer Patrol, losing weight, doing a good job. Maxwell Star, doing the same thing. Big old drunken one for kind of inspiring me to do the walk of shame. Now we go back down the hill, and it's gonna be close to 40 minutes up and down the hill. So you gotta get, right now I'm doing 10,000 steps a day. That's my goal, 10,000. And I can't remember who said it, but I think it was Drunken One. It said that you need 30 minutes of continuous exercise to get your cardio up and things like that. I don't feel like my heart's pounding too much, but I know I'm out of breath. So I might try to double time it, but I don't want to push myself too hard. Also, this might sound a little crazy, But if this stuff's I start doing this and get easier and easier, might be bringing some weights along with me, just to walk with them in my hands. Maybe start with 8 pounds and move to 20, depending on how I'm doing with my physical training too, not just cardio weight loss. And I'm really looking forward to getting me back, because me went away for a little bit. I gained another me, or half another me anyway. So, I mean, at one point in time, I used to be like 265, 270, or 165, 170. And then I got almost up to 270. So I gained like 100 pounds over the course of 20 years. So, see what we can do about that. And I don't mind if I replace a lot of it with muscle. That doesn't bother me at all. Girls seem to like that. So, even though I'm a long-haired hippie, if I have a six-pack and some big old arms, they might be happy about that. And maybe, just maybe, my hoo-ha will start working better. We never know about it. We don't talk about that. I know my hoo-ha has to take a fucking leak. I know that. But I'm really looking forward to it. Gonna get in shape. I won't be in Montana for very long, but, you know, Wyoming, Montana area for very long. But it's pretty nice out there, so might find a trailer or two just in case. I'm there for like 2 days. So if I just run around to a few breweries, grab a couple things just to take home, I might be able to have enough time to check out a mountain or two, river, gorge, the whole deal. So looking forward to it. I mean, it is Yellowstone area, so I should be able to find something pretty nice. Down near, take a little trip to get to Lake Wyoming. It's kind of the area I'm in. Walk around the lake. Oh, it'd be kind of nice. Yeah, just, I can already tell walking down is much, much easier than walking up. But it is kind of funny how my shoulders are hurting from holding this damn camera. So, this has been day one of the... I'm sorry I didn't see any deer. Usually I can spook some deer, or you see some deer or some bear or whatever. But this won't be the last time. And if I do another challenge, maybe I'll do weekly. I don't know if I'll do daily. I'm sure you don't want to fucking see this every goddamn day. So I might film it every day just in case. And if I find that it was uneventful, I'll just say that, I won't post it. But we'll see. You let me know what you want to see out of this, out of me, future videos, exercise, anything like that. Let me know what your thoughts, opinions, ideas. If you want to see the Ricketts Glen waterfalls and all that stuff, I can definitely take some different trips, different hikes, show you some vistas, show you some trails. There's lots of trails around PA. PA, especially where I live, is a beautiful place. So this has been Paul for PA Brew News. Cheers. See you guys. Bye-bye.